Hello everybody, this is Dennis Suguwa, and today we are going to witness the launch of NROL-145. This is the 10th Proliferated mission where we are going to see the 10th batch of the Starshield by satellites. Basically, a derivative from the civilian use case of the Starlink, and specifically right now it's and now mostly it's now Starlink version 2 mainly. Anyway, so yeah, we are not going to be that long. Let's go for the live. Yeah. All right. So I'm setting it here because it's way easier anyways. And
weather is still looking green and the
okay,
range is ready to
so that's
support
it.
our T0
We are here right now.
29 a.m.
And
Pacific time.
by
And
the
with that,
way,
we're
because
proceeding
we
into the
don't
last few minutes of terminal
how do I say dude, I need to tell you something. If you see a little bit of drop frames here and there, just don't mind. Just don't mind anyways. Let's just say cellular internet is currently working. Not much else we can do at this point. But
Great call out there.
I'll still try my best to stream the live. And by the way, if you catch a little bit of me before I go live stream, maybe you see the reason why it took a little bit of time for me to go live stream, because I go and say hi to that space doggy guy. So yeah, that's the reason why. I just say hi there. But maybe we can collaborate at some point, and he basically agreed we might do at some point. Might do. But I'll try to pick one specific point later. If I don't think I want to go live at the time, I will just go and hop in for the voice chat. So that's that. Okay, and looks like T-1 minutes we have start up of the onboard computer flight system for the Falcon 9 rockets.
There you heard the LD give the final go for today's mission.
Okay, LD, launch director, has already given go right now.
Go for launch of Falcon 9. So let's sit back and listen in to the final countdown.
Alright.
30 seconds.
30 seconds to go before liftoff. And then after that, on the startup, all 9 Merlin 1D engines will ignite, and the launch clamp will release and lift off from the Vandenberg SLC-4E. In case you want to know, 4E stands for 4 East.
10,
so that's that.
9,
okay,
8,
so let's go. And
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition. Okay, we have ignition and liftoff from the launch pad right now. We have liftoff from the Vandenberg SLC-4E, or just call it Flick 4E at this point. Flick 4 East, I guess. Okay, and as you can see, the Vandenberg is a pretty foggy place. That's pretty normal. Normal of Vandenberg anyways. So that's that. And looks like T plus 30 seconds looks pretty good. And you should go around Mach 0.5. Okay, Mach 0.5. Subsonic. And you will see if the velocity, the speed goes a little bit down there. Okay, you can see slightly down there. It means already okay, already supersonic. And then
coming up next, the vehicle will be
okay,
passing through
max Q, maximum aerodynamic pressure, fully exerted on the launch vehicle.
Max Q.
Alright, max Q. And then
Good
after
call
this
out
max
there for
Q,
Max Q,
all of
which
these
again is when the
9
vehicle
Merlin engine will
experiences the
finally
greatest
go
amount
up
of aerodynamic stress.
to 100%
Coming up
again.
next, we have several events
Usually when
happening in quick
before
succession,
before
starting
it's
with
going to
MECO, followed by
max
stage
Q,
separation
especially
and
before it's going
SES1.
to supersonic, usually it
Engine
would
cutoff or
turn
MECO
down a
is where
little
all
bit
9
around,
M1D
if
engines
from
shut down
my
to slow the vehicle
knowledge,
down in preparation
around
for stage
80%,
separation, which is where the first stage
80%,
separates from the second
80%,
stage,
but
followed
it
by
depends
this
on
MVAC
launch
chill.
vehicle. Okay,
the MVAC
and
engine on the second
MVAC
stage will light,
chill
which is
basically.
called out as second engine start 1 or SES1.
Yeah, basically the chill
SES1
have
will
already
last several
completed by
minutes,
by
propelling
now
the
on
second
the
stage
second
and payload
stage,
to orbit.
which is the
In addition
Merlin
to these
1D
major
vacuum.
events, the fairing paths will
Basically,
separate about
a
30
very
seconds after
optimized specific
SES1,
use
so
case
keep an
for
eye
the
out for all of
vacuum
those events coming
usage
up
in space, of
in
course.
about 30 seconds.
If you see way higher nozzle, way bigger nozzle at the end of it, that's the reason why.
And as a reminder,
Because
we
it's
will not have
using
any
the
views
vacuum, and
of the
especially
Falcon 9
because
second
it's
stage
in vacuum,
or the payload
there's
at the
literally
request of our
nothing in
customer.
the atmosphere, not much atmospheric pressure and whatnot to keep those phlegm, those phlegm still keep in shape inside the nozzle shape. So basically that's the reason why they have to go with bigger nozzle,
Main engine cutoff.
so they are able to extract more thrust and also efficiency out of it. Okay, and looks like here we go.
MVAC ignition.
Okay, MVAC ignition, and at some point it will
And
be
a good
fairing
series of
separation.
back-to-back
And
callouts
because
there.
this is a
Again, were
pretty
MECO,
secretive
stage
mission,
separation,
of course
and
this is a
SES1.
Starshield, a Starshield
Coming
NROL
up
mission,
shortly, we
so
should hear a call out for a fairing
we don't see
separation, but
anything
as a reminder,
beyond
we will not be showing it on screen.
beyond this fairing callout.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Alright, looks like we are
Good call out there.
fairing
We are
payload
currently
fairing
at
jettison.
T
Yeah,
plus 3
payload
minutes
fairing
into
jettison.
today's
Why
mission. Now
it's
the
no
next
longer
major milestone is coming up
in use
in
anymore
about
because it's already in
3
space,
minutes
and
from
because it's
now
in
will
this
be
space,
entry burn of the Falcon 9
all of
booster as
the
it
air
continues its
molecule is
journey
not
towards
as
friendship.
dense
Of
as
course, I still
what
love you
it was
stationed in the
back in the
Pacific
sea
Ocean.
level, especially before
To start the
around,
entry burn, we will relight
how
the
to say,
vertical
around the
1D engines, which is similar to pumping the
aviation
brakes to slow down the
bases,
vehicle as it
around the
passes back into Earth's
uh,
atmosphere. We need
place
to slow
where
down the vehicle
commercial
to reduce
airlines would go.
re-entry forces,
So
which then
fairings no
helps
longer
us
needed,
recover and
and
reuse
the
the
weight
first
also
stage.
no longer needed to maximize the payload capabilities, of course. So that's that. Okay. So and also, as you can see, maybe you're wondering what's the procedure right now. The next procedure is um, to recover this specific booster. If I remember, this
Thermal
is
trajectories.
I don't remember specific name here, even though I just saw it. Because if I remember, it's 1028. Yeah, one B1028. If I remember correctly, the name of it. And from my reading, this booster is has already flown for around 12 times right now, basically including this flight, if I remember correctly. Yeah, and then what it will do is that it will also going to re-enter back to Earth. We are going to see the re-entry
Reusability is
burn
key to lowering the
to
cost
to
of
ensure
spaceflight, which enables more
to ensure
investments in
all of
critical
that
space infrastructure.
atmospheric re-entry heat
The Falcon
mostly
9
will just
first
go
stage
on
that
the
is supporting
flame
today's mission
side,
is performing will be
not on the
performing
boosters
the upcoming
booster
entry burn
itself.
for its
Because
12th
if
time
it's
today.
solely on the booster
During the
itself,
entry
it's
burn,
going to
Falcon 9
stop
is
this
decelerating
destruct
while
and destroy
firing
it
its
by itself.
Merlin
So that's
engines,
that.
but it's still moving really
And also
fast.
to slow down
Now, this
the
causes the
launch
vehicle to fly
vehicle,
through Merlin's
especially the
exhaust gases,
boosters. So
also
that's
known
why.
as the rocket's plume,
And then
which deposits a layer
after
of
quite
soot on
some
the vehicle's
points,
surface.
it
And
will,
that soot comes
if
from
I
the
remember,
carbon-based fuel that Falcon
it's
9
also going
uses,
to ignite
and with
on
each
the,
flight, the soot builds up
yeah,
a
at
little bit more
first
on the
initially we
outside
are
of the
going to
vehicle.
see 3 out of 9 Merlin 1D ignite just to slow it down, and then on the final stages, if I remember correctly, 3 Merlin engine also going to ignite before it's going to shut down 2 of it, which only going to be 1 Merlin 1D engines operational for just to land precisely on the autonomous drone ship. If I remember, the autonomous drone ship is called, of course, I Still Love You. So that's that. It's a, if I remember, it's landing around the ocean area, whatever is it. Yeah, I'm
We
not
should be
going to
hearing the call
make
out
it
for entry burn in just about 20 seconds from now.
too complicated. So that's that. And also for the new viewers or maybe returning viewers, hello and welcome. this is the launch of NROL-145. There's a Starship on
Stage 1
not Starship. Sorry. Okay, and this is a
Good call
entry
there for entry
burns.
burn startup.
Okay,
This
entry
burn
burn
is set
start.
to last
So
about
let's see.
20 seconds and again is slowing down the vehicle in preparation for its final burn and landing.
Basically a Starshield is like the military version of Starlink. We don't know how much that will launch out
Stage 1 entry burn shut
up
down.
here. Not sure, could be 17, 21,
And there
22,
you heard the
could be
call out for
20.
the
And that's
completion
that.
of Falcon 9 of the Falcon 9
All
first
right,
stage's
and
entry
it's already
burn.
done. And right
Also in
now,
the background, we have a great view of the sunrise. And coming up next will be the first stage landing burn.
and
Stage 1 FTS is saved.
all
which
right,
should start in about under a
if
minute.
there's
Normal trajectories.
is safe. And in case you want to know, I used a stream from Space Affairs because otherwise, if I try to use the how do I say X/Twitter player, real time player, it's going to lag pretty hard. So yeah, so thanks Space Affairs. Yeah. Okay, and you see slightly of that plasma
Stage 2 FTS
glow,
is
right?
saved.
So that's that. That's what happened when the launch vehicle is way too fast and basically entering the different layers of atmosphere layer
Coming up
at
in the
pretty
next 10
quick
seconds, we will have the landing burn
pretty
for the
quick
first stage, which
succession,
is
of
where
course,
engine
with
9 will
different
relight.
and
And the
thickening
landing burn is the
level
final
of
burn of
layers,
the Falcon 9
of course.
booster used to reduce the
Okay,
remaining
Stage
speed
1 landing burn.
Okay,
of the
and
vehicle
stage
for
1
a
landing burn
gentle and
start,
precise
and
landing on our
it should
drone ship.
2 terminal guidance.
up for the landing on the drone ship.
We are now waiting for Falcon 9 to land on our drone ship. Of course, I still love you, Starship
Okay,
Pacific.
so here we go.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
Okay, landing leg deploy. We can see on the drone ship itself. And yeah, touchdown. We have confirmed touchdown.
Landing confirmed.
Alright, touchdown and
there you
landing
heard
of
the
the
call out for
booster.
the successful landing of our Falcon 9 rocket.
So this
This was
should
the
mark
12th launch and landing
yeah,
for this
so
first stage.
successful 12th flight of
As a
this
reminder, we will not be
first
showing any
stage
stage
booster.
2
So
or
that's that.
deployment views at the request of our customer. So with that landing of the Falcon 9 booster, we will be bringing our webcast today to a close.
Alright,
We'd like
so
to
that's
thank
that
the
because
NRO for
it's
entrusting us with
it's a
today's
VEC
pretty
mission.
shutdown.
secretive
And
mission.
we'd
Okay,
also like to thank the
alright,
range and
MVEC already
FAA
shut
for
down.
their
So
support.
basically, the
If you're
NRL
interested in more
145
launch coverage,
in
be
its
sure to check
initial
out
stage already reached orbit.
SpaceX.com/launches
So we are
and
going to
follow
see,
at SpaceX
and then
on X for the
next
most
after that, it's going to be a
for the most
second burn.
up-to-date information.
So that's that.
Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you again soon.
Okay, so that's that. We've already done the live. That's it. Nothing else to see. That's why I don't stream way too fast, because exactly that reason. Okay, so I guess that's all, guys. There's not so much to watch here because, well, secrecy stuff, and it was built by SpaceX for NRO, National Reconnaissance Office. So that's that. I guess that's all. We are going to see, if I remember, by tomorrow supposedly should be a SpaceX CRS-32 cargo resupply mission, but around that time it's basically my class, so I cannot do anything much about it. So I should be able to stream only the CRS-32 docking to the ISS itself on Tuesday. Yeah, if the launch not getting any delay and what's on, so we are going to see that kind of stuff, you know. And also another things to notice that by the time we are going to see the docking to the ISS, I will try to show to you the launches itself, the replay launch of it, just to get up for some of the context, of course. So that's why. And also second of that is because why not? It's a place for me to geek anyway. So let's just talk, you know. Even though I might be able to show, maybe I just show a little bit brief clip, but it's better than no clip, right? Just to get that excitement hype up. So that's that. I mean, if I can even show to you if the hand tracking is pretty good, and it didn't. How do I say, if my laptop literally didn't destroy itself with hand tracking, I would like to show you my excitement right now. But yeah, but that's that. So that's it, guys. There's not so much else to watch. So see you guys later in few days from now. If I remember, the launch would be. Wait, was that? Whatever. I don't remember. And even this launch schedule will change a lot. So that's that. So that's all, guys. See you soon. Bye bye, and take care. And this is my signature right now. This is Dennis Suguwa signing out, and bye bye. Okay, so that's that. There's nothing else to do, right? And just treat this standby mode, this thumbnail stuff, more like a little bit BTS behind the scenes stuff. But that's it. I don't want to leave all of you left behind like that without proper counting. So I will count here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that's it. Bye bye. Take care.